What's the haps? I'm Meroka, and welcome to the Advent of Indies for December 17th. Today's developer is Jonas Kairatzis, or at least that was what I initially thought the moment I saw the page. He has a very distinctive art style that is used in a lot of games, and he was in the Advent of Indies for 2012, and I recognized the style from that. I was like, oh, I recognize this, he's very familiar to me. It's listed on the page as The Lands of Dream. If you click through to all his various links, it goes to Lands of Dream website and whatnot, but it also links to Jonas Kairatzis' Twitter, so I think the two are one and the same, I imagine. I guess 2 years ago he wasn't under a brand name, as it were, I guess, and now he is, I guess is what's happened there. So Jonas Kairatzis is now Lands of Dream. Consider me educated in that. Today's freebie game is The Matter of the Great Red Dragon. And I've also got the other game on there is a postcard from Aphthonia, which is also free, but there is a special edition, which is what you can enter to win on the Advent of Indies. You can win the special edition, which, having a look at the website, includes audio commentary, 3 memories, whatever that means. I'm not sure what context that means, if you get more content in the game, or if it's another game or something. I'm not sure what that exactly is. And a traditional Apthonian moussaka recipe. If you want a recipe, I presume Aphthonia is a fictional land within the story, because I've never heard of such a place, but I could be totally wrong. But you can get a traditional Aphtonian moussaka recipe for $3.33 or regional equivalent on his website there, which is rather nice. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Matter of the Great Red Dragon, which doesn't seem to have his standard traditional style. This is actually a Twine game, which is a text adventure to the rest of the world. If you're not familiar with Twine, it is basically an engine for creating text adventure type stuff. So we're going to hit the timer, we're going to set it going for 15 minutes, and we're going to take a look and see what this is. We have Begin Your Journey, Author's Note and Credits. Let's hop straight on into the journey, I think. As is written in the Book of the Carvings of Narm, every 100 years the great red dragon rises from his lair in the Clawed Mountain and descends with terrible fire on all the people of the Land of Plenty. And there is no hope of peace unless the beast is defeated by 7 brave champions to be banished once more into the unholy darkness of the abyss, where the darkest of all evils dwells in eternal writhing hatred. Nearly a century has passed since 7 heroes last gathered at the gate of the burned trees, and soon the dragon will rise again. What happens if only 6 defeat it? What if they only get 6 and they're like, what if those 6 are really good and they defeat the dragon? So the dragon just go, nope, there's not enough of you. I refuse to be defeated by 6. I will not let this come to pass. Is that what happens? Are these... Oh, do we get... Oh, all the green links are links to things. Are these going to be like... This is going to be like reading an encyclopedia. No, not even an encyclopedia. Like Wikipedia. Let's find out about the book. Yeah, we got to find out bits about all the things in the world. The Book of the Carvings of Narm is a work of ancient prophecy written in the oldest language of the lizard people. Few copies of it remain, for villains have always sought to destroy its wisdom, and the magic for the book is difficult to reproduce. Some of the prophecies within the book remain mysterious, others have been changed or avoided, for the future is never set in stone. But the vision of the great red dragon, whose fiery wrath rises out of the abyss, let's try that, within the Clawed Mountain, has held true for many eons. Can we... Is there a back button? Can we go back, or do I just have to click the links? Is this just... It's just going down the rabbit hole of Wikipedia links, or... God forbid, TV tropes. Have you made TV tropes the game? Have you? You're a terrible person if you've done that. Let's click on Great Red Dragon. It's my only option. Few servants of the darkest of all evils are purer than the Great Red Dragon. Its talons can rend through steel, its teeth can bite through rock, and within it dwells an unholy flame that burns the living with savage pleasure. It has slain countless innocents and laid waste to entire kingdoms. Only 7 heroes gathered at the bait of Only 7 heroes gathered at the gate of the burned trees may drive it back to the abyss. So it is written in the Book of the Carvings of Narm. Let's find out about the gate of the burned trees. The 2 colossal trees that point the way to the Clawed Mountain were burned many ages ago, in the first battle between the heroes of the land and the Great Red Dragon. Though blackened, they remain, eternal reminders of the struggle against evil. 99 years ago, 7 heroes gathered here. Sinjil, Aegidus. Oh, Singil Aegidus. Epiphany the Adventurer. That's an original name. Epiphany the Adventurer. What is your name? I am the Adventurer. Well, I imagine that in a land of fantasy in which there are dragons, there are many adventurers. You can't all be the Adventurer. I'm Bob the Adventurer. I'm Fred the Adventurer. I'm Ted the Adventurer. I'm Epiphany the Adventurer. Provatica the Unhefted. Excuse me? Unhefted? How is a person unhefted? I'm not even sure what that would describe. Provatica is unhefted, apparently. Tyrannus of the mountain peoples. Menelaus the mighty. As in... Wasn't Menelaus in, like, the Trojan legend? My ancient history is slightly rusty, but I'm pretty sure King Menelaus was somewhere in there. Is this him? Has he come through time to fight dragons now? Captain Drax the Devious and Armad the Brave. Together they set out to defeat the beast and were successful, though at great cost. Now the dragon stirs again. Who shall answer the call? Did we click on the red dragon? There's no way to... It would be nice if there was a way to sort of see which ones you've looked at. Make the links purple or something so that I can see I've clicked on it before. See? This is that's how web pages do it, and it is a useful thing. We have perfected this technology. This is a web page. Like I say, this is web-based. It's Twine. That's how Twine works. Yet this does not happen, so I don't know. I'm intrigued by down this side. We've got a load of question marks, and it's almost like I feel like they are standing in there to be filled in at some stage, but I don't know. I don't know. Who shall answer the call? Chapter 1: The Making of a Hero. Oh, okay. So I have advanced things, I guess. 6 brave heroes have pledged their lives to defend the land. Ibrahim of Sadaka. Faulan the Noble? Faulan? Phelan? Phelan sounds like that's more right. Phelan the Noble. Vana of Intethi. Halvard the Wolfkin. Aimhere? Aimhere? Is that right? Aimhere? Aimhere the Swift. And Zom the Inscrutable. God damn it, fancy names. I can't pronounce most of those. Zom works. I like Zom. Zom's a good name. I can pronounce Zom. Though they lack neither courage nor skill, they cannot defeat the dragon alone. Will you step forward? Should be yes and no. Nope. I'm not one for fighting a dragon. I guess we do. Let it be so, but before you may head to the gate of the burning trees, you must prepare, for it is foolish to go unarmed and unprepared into the battle against evil. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. There is some time left before the dragon awakens. Use it well. Singil Aegidus, the greatest and wisest of the 14 desert shamans, shall be your guide. One day, entirely without warning, the old lizard man appears in your home. Ah, he says, so you are the one who would set out to defeat the dragon. Very well, very well. I have fought the dragon myself many years ago. You must be over 100 years old then. But you must understand that the dragon cannot be defeated by mere force of arms, or by some secret weakness that I could reveal to you. No, it requires true heroism to accomplish such a task. So we must make a hero out of you. But I believe you have the spark inside of you, for else you would not have stepped forward to take on such a burden. He holds up a cup of tea that seems to have appeared out of nowhere. It smells of ginger. You must be British to just conjure up tea. Ah, would you like some tea? Let me use my tea magic. Boom, tea. Have tea. That would be a good... I wish I had that power. That's a really good power. Now, before you set out on this noble journey, he says, taking a sip of his tea, you must decide what manner of hero you aspire to be. Tell me then, what is the weapon of your choice? Aha! I shall wield the sword, for I shall look evil in the eye. I shall wield the bow, for I shall support my fellows in battle. I shall wield the wizard's staff, for the essence of battle is transformation. I shall go with the bow. The bow is not a weapon, it is a discipline. Some say that you may learn everything about the world from the shooting of a bow. This is untrue, but the saying should not be discounted entirely. To shoot the bow, you will learn balance, and grace, and precision, and without these, nothing great can be accomplished. You have picked the path of the archer. Shaman hands you an old bow. Ah, we are actually filling in some question marks there. So pick the path of the archer. We are the wielder of the Qualgromian bow. which sounds like something out of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, quite frankly. It sounds like something Ford Prefect would drink, if I'm completely honest. With like some Qualgromian ale or something, I don't know. Okay. Bow is made in the manner of the forest people of Qualgrom, which is to say that it is not particularly elegant, but is very unlikely to break. Take this to practice with until you are ready for a true hero's bow. You've gained the Qualgromian bow. Now you must pick your symbol. The hero's symbol matters, for heroes are themselves symbols. A hero does not set out to amass glory or riches. A hero's sole purpose is to serve virtue and the people of the land. It is this dedication to virtue that is expressed by your crest. We're going to have the anchor, for I value the steadfast and the loyal. The tower, for I will be a protector. The owl, for we are nothing without wisdom. Eagle, I shall be fierce in my battles against injustice. Or the lion, for I value courage in the face of evil. I will go with an owl. We are definitely nothing without wisdom. Oh yes. Your symbol is the owl. Very well, the owl. A good choice. But now, you must leave your home for a time. Perhaps a long time. Did I not say this would be a journey? Indeed. Look at this map. Sinjil has laid out a map on the table. It shimmers and shifts as if possessed by magic, and it smells faintly of mushrooms. When fighting a dragon, it is always good to have a magical artifact. Now, if we had the time, we could seek out many of them, but we do not. There's always this way with heroic quests, for they who amass too many artifacts are rarely heroes. He points at two spots on the map. You must journey to one of these places and seek one of these artifacts. You can journey to the mountains of Oddness to find the potion of the Pegasus, or the kingdom of the enigmatic snakes to find the pearl of the Hydra. Snakes don't sound fun. Let's go see a Pegasus about a potion. You set out immediately as the shaman instructed. The journey is a long one. It will take you many weeks to reach the mountains of Oddness from the land of plenty. Which route do you take? Cross the peculiar plains on horseback and follow the mountain paths? Take a boat down the river Nomon, then approach the mountains from the south. Yeah, we're going by boat. Yeah, boats are always good. You join the crew of a small boat in the river town of Schleimbach. Schleimbach? That's an amusing name. I like it. It seems German-inspired, but it just sounds like Slimebach, so it's funny in English. Lol. Which is mainly populated by old adventurers from Billion Toad City. Billion Toad. Did you count them all? Did you go round and take a tally of how many toads you had? And the figure they came to was 1 billion. 1 billion toads. The captain is a friendly old river god, half snake and half butterfly. Half snake and half butterfly. How does that even work? Gods, who knows. He asks nothing of you, but that you help the sailors every now and then. Let's find out more about the god, I guess. His name is difficult to pronounce, as it is the sound of fluttering wings near the surface of the water. The sailors simply call him the captain, and he says he has gotten so used to the word that it almost seems more natural than his true name. Let's talk about the sailors. The sailors are gruff, as sailors are expected to be, but they are good people and always willing to share a story and an ale. As the weeks pass, you learn much from them, both about being a sailor and about travelling far away from home. You have gained the knowledge of sailing. When you finally arrive at your destination, you are sad to say goodbye, but you are very close to Oddness Standing now, and a magical artifact awaits. You arrive in the little town of Oddness Standing on a cloudy morning. It is raining lightly, but not enough to bother you. The town appears to be deserted. The stone houses themselves are all intact, and there are no signs of battle, but the streets are empty, as if not a soul lived here. Do we want to know about the houses or the streets? Houses or streets? Houses or streets? You know what? This would be a really good game to live stream, by the way. I'm thinking. If I ever get live streaming capability, that'd be kind of cool. But okay. The stone houses themselves are intact, no signs of battle. I will check the streets. It's as if everyone had just vanished. The stalls on the marketplace are unattended. A thief could simply steal whatever they wanted. Though some of the wares are a little strange, there appears to be a stand that sells sticks. Hey, I know that. There's one of those on the Strangelands server. You hear a mysterious sound coming from the north. Actually, it wasn't the town. What was the name of this town? It's very similar to. It was Odd something, wasn't it? And our town on Strangelands is Oddport. That's a very strange coincidence. One might even call it odd. Heh. North of the town, a great circus has been set up. Is this where everyone's gone? A mysterious sound, the sound of wind blowing, the sound of time itself, is coming from the circus tent. The parrot lands in front of you. "Avast, traveller! Ye can't enter the tent while the performance be going on," it cries. "And this being the last performance of the season, you're not going in for a long time yet." Okay, how long does it go on for? What is this strange circus? "This be the greatest circus in all the lands of Dream. Aye, the fabulous Screech and his trained humans, 'tis called. But you're late, young river rat, for the show." Fabulous Screech is one of Jonas Kairatzi's stroke Lands of Dreams other titles, actually. So that's, it does seem like many, if not all, of his titles are sort of intricately interwoven with each other. They all seem to tie together, which is kind of cool. I like that. He spreads his wings and pauses dramatically. "Has begun, and we be all sold out. Would you happen to know the whereabouts of the potion of the Pegasus?" "Ah, the potion, 'tis here. Singeal Aegis, that old land lizard sent a letter ahead. Aye, 'tis here, somewhere, under me hat. Nay. Ah, voila! Pardon me French. Ha! The parrot gives you a potion. It glows with a bright white light. The letter said ye should drink it. Arr! I realise I mean, pirate's my thing. I probably should have done like the last entire 3 pages in a pirate accent, but whatever. A bit late for that now. Let's drink it. Let's drink the potion. You drink the potion. It tastes of light and freedom and eternity. You feel your body is now protected from dark magic. You've gained the blessing of the air. I don't know what any of these things are. Are those question marks on the side effectively kind of an inventory? Because every time it says you have gained something, it's kind of popped up at the side, hasn't it? I think, maybe. We gained the bow, we gained the owl, we gained the blessing of the air. We gained something from the sailor. We gained, according to that sailor. But suddenly you are tired, and the moment you sit down beside the circus tent, you fall into a deep slumber. You dream that you are the guardian of a vast library in which tomes from all the lands are kept. Here is the knowledge of the ancients, and their poetry, and their philosophy. And all 3 are also weapons in a battle that is about to be fought. The air smells of ashes and sulphur, and you know there is a darkness outside your library. A darkness that burns books. You awaken in the middle of the night. Mysteriously, you appear to be no longer in Oddness Standing, but instead find yourself in a tent in the middle of the desert. Through the open entrance, you can see strange, unknown stars in the midnight sky. The shaman stands outside. And that, kids, is where we leave that for today. This is cool, I like this. I mean, there's obviously not much to it. If you're looking for deep, compelling, intricate gameplay, there's not much to be said for that. But if you want a good, I suppose, effectively choose your own story novel thing, choose your own adventure, that's what I'm thinking of. That's kind of cool. I like this. This is nice. I could get into this. I could read this for a bit. And like I say, I feel like this would make for a very enjoyable live stream if I could sort of have an audience to sort of pick decisions. That'd be really cool. I like it a lot. So, yeah, this is The Matter of the Great Red Dragon by the Lands of Dream, Mr. Jonas Kairatzi's. So thank you very much for watching. If you want to check this out, you can go download. It's not even a download. It's like I say, it's in a web page. You can go over to the Advent of Indies website, which is linked in the description below, and you can click on the link to this. It will take you to a web page, and you can play it in your web browser for free. And it's a very charming and interesting little thing. Actually, I like it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka. This has been The Matter of the Great Red Dragon, and I'll see you with more indies tomorrow.